Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia, and today we're starting a Saving Your Disaster campaign, where one of our subscribers have submitted a save file of a campaign that is deemed a disaster, and I'm gonna try my best to fix it. So this is a Teng campaign in the Mandate of Heaven DLC start, and we're on turn 43 in the summer season of 191, and we have a lot of problems, including not having much land, having negative food due to a random event, which is very, very unfortunate. There's not much money. There's also not many generals, who are all on the field actually. And we have a couple armies with very, very bad units. Mandate War is going to be ongoing, so we have the pressure of saving Luoyang and not losing the Mandate War, which would wipe out the campaign. We also have fervor in a lot of our land because we border Gongdu to the south, so the fervor is pretty much maxed. And we also have a patch of land here in the north. Now, from the context that I was given, the goal of the player who started this campaign was to wipe out Dongzhuo as quickly as possible, which is why we have this split territory. So that is achieved, but now what, right? Now the Mandate War has been ongoing for 40 plus turns. Pretty much all of China is going to have high fervor, and that's going to really damage how you can build up the commanderies. And now with this event, where you have negative food, the armies are ruined, you're not going to really get replenishment. So tons of issues, and we're going to try to fix it. Now this is a modded campaign. There are 9 mods that are used, and they will be listed in the description below. There is no huge overhaul mods. It's a mix of TUP and MTU mods, so just adding characters, adding items, adding some family tree to the game. Nothing super major, so you're playing pretty much like a regular campaign, just with more characters, which is why we have people like, Guo Si with unique art, unique weapon, set bonuses for these weapons, which makes them quite strong actually. TUP items are very, very powerful in the game, and they're interesting. Something like the Resolute Coffin with Pang De marching out on his final campaign, reinforcing Fun Castle, bringing a coffin, saying that he's ready to die. So those items are added, but they also, as you can see, provide really, really strong bonuses like Unbreakable Retinue, which, goes with the resoluteness of this coffin, but makes the gameplay very skewed. So a ton of good stuff, a ton of good generals, but we are obviously in a bind. We also are only noble ranked. We're not anywhere close to even second marquise on turn 43. So it's just behind. A lot of things are not going well in terms of diplomacy. Hold on, let me get that right. We're at war with the Empire because we are a Liang rebel faction. We have a alliance with Han Sui, but can't really count on that. We're actually not at war with Gongdu, which is a bit shocking. We're also at war with Bianzhang, and the Han Empire is a vassal that we're not at war with. So they're the vassal of the Empire, but somehow we're not at war with them. The bandit faction is neutral. It's a bit of a mixed bag. It could be worse, and now we're just trying to find some elegant solution to all our problems. Now the food aspect is a bit rough because of this 4 more turns of minus 20 food. That is just brutal. We can try to solve that in some respect by using administrators, and I think the player previously have done a pretty good job. Zhang Lu is here. Now Zhang Lu has some really good background bonus with food. If we make him our heir, perhaps that can solve some of our problems. But having Ma Chao, who's 14, almost coming of age, we probably should keep him. But I'm also tempted to put our wife into the heir slot, because this will remove her from the administrator slot. Now, having sentinels as administrators are usually a great thing. You get really, really high expertise, really cheap construction. But at the same time, we have some... Ooh, this is a base game item that is really rare to get. Wow, impressive. Yeah, the 3 strategies of Duke of the Yellow Rock is a base game item. It's not even that rare, so we can pick that up, and that's 10% corruption reduction in the future. Very, very good. This is probably spawned from a rebel and got picked up. That's an impressive pickup. Yeah, we'll take a look at all the items. We defeated Dong Zhuo, of course, so we have his sword. So she's definitely a decent administrator, but I don't need her to be an administrator right now. I need someone, one of these champions with the abundance skill to give us 5 food. We desperately need this 5 food. So that's probably what we're going to do. Zhang Lu already has it, and he's ready one of our administrators. We can either pick... Nope, it's just Guo Si. Guo Si is going to become one of our administrators. He gets 5% income. Obviously, Ambition has a little bit of chance to ask for independence, but not a big deal. We'll shift him out of this position in the future. And we might move some of his item around depending on how we can adjust things. So let's make her heir. Ma Chao's a little bit mad, but that's fine. Once he comes of age, we can switch him back. And that should free up a slot. So let's see. Which commandery do we want? Right now, Basi is the one with Zhang Lu. I guess he's here to try to boost... I mean, food and industry, yeah, it's not the wrong choice. And then, of course, oh, capital's pretty underdeveloped. I mean, level 1 buildings is probably the best choice there is. We don't need this. Try to get some money back from that. Shuofeng, we're missing too many pieces. The Liang rebels are at war with us. I actually don't know if we can keep this, given that there's a huge stack here that could be just coming over very soon. We might trade it to our dear friend Han Sui here. Yeah, we might just do that. We'll do it next turn, after the money has been cashed. Now, Sihe is interesting here, because we could go with the strategy where we don't develop the West, because it doesn't help us in this campaign. The goal of this campaign is to win the Mandate Wars. So we have to wipe out the Zhang brothers, who are all still alive. Oh no, Zhang Liang's defeated. Okay, and there are 4 territories owned by Zhang Jiao, 1 owned by Zhang Bao. Okay. And then 17 others owned by the minor factions. So looks like the AI has kept them at bay for the most part. But we could definitely have an army come out over here, focus on conquering the north and wiping out the rebels. And that way we end the Mandate War and get rid of Fervor. We could play this campaign on till the 3 kingdoms. But first, Fervor has to go away. Or else... Look at the public order, it's just tragic everywhere. Which is, I guess, why we have the gold item, because the rebels spawn so fast, and we got pretty lucky with them carrying that item. I think we can develop Sihe. It's also a good food location, so putting a champion wouldn't be the worst. And in the future, we go back to develop Wudu if we want to keep it. Yeah, I think that's probably the plan. Alright, so let's assign Guo Si here. We pick up 5 food. And that at least stabilizes us for now. There are 3 food going away on diplomacy. Who are we trading with? Let's just check everyone. We have deals? No? Who did we pay off? Okay, Cao Cao's paying us for non-aggression. That's good. Okay, we're giving Han Sui 3 food for the next 4, or basically 5 turns. We're not going to get this back in time for the starvation to end, so that's pretty much locked. Okay. Alright, so at least the food crisis is taken care of. We're gonna be selling Shuofeng, but do mind that there are 2 food here, so if we do sell it, it will reduce our food. So we might not do that right away. We might try to keep it as long as we can. These problems are going to be pretty terrible, right? Food shortage also reduces our reserve, and once reserve is tanked, we also have negative factors here. A lot of minor issues. Armies are also terrible. Like, what is going on here? I understand they're trying to attack over here, but I'm thinking we actually should abandon most of the land here. There's not much to gain by fighting out this way. We should focus over here. I mean, we do have to go through Hedong, which means we have to fight down before going up, but that's fine, in my opinion. The militias, I think we definitely get rid of. Not a huge fan of militia units either way. Let's see how our economy will look if we get rid of them. I think we have no intentions of really dealing with the yellow turbans down here. We will trigger rebellions quite frequently here. Maybe keep 3 generals, and that's about it. Let's not pay for these as well. And I think we can just recall everyone. Yeah, all our generals are on the field. Now, there is Sun Ben. I don't know how he got him. Doesn't feel like a marriage. Did he just leave? I mean, quite a few bonuses with the mod changes, including 15% campaign movement. Not bad. Okay, no set bonus on the armor. Let's get rid of that. Poison Chalice. That would be Li Ru's item. I guess he got this from fighting Dong Zhuo and picking it off. Okay. Interesting. That weapon's removable, but looks like everyone has some good stuff, so no need to do that. Unbreakable Anguo, we would like to pick up some more money. We could swap this, get 10%. Let's do that. Nothing can really help him with the administration. Satisfaction, a little low, but I'm guessing it's improved after giving him administrator position. What's the -10 faction development event? We have a bad event too? I don't see that, but Alright, Zhang Luo's weapon. Also not very happy with us, despite being administrator, despite having fondness? Rivalry with faction leader. We have fondness and rivalry? Not pretty. Okay, so I'm guessing they all have to keep their items. I'm going to give that to someone who is actually going to be fighting. And we're going to be calling these guys back. 2 of our administrators. She has some very interesting skills. Ring of Fire. Locked in with a bow. So this would be a pretty decent army. I mean, having the militia units with Unbreakable definitely get their money's worth, but we could get something better here. I think we do want to go pretty heavy on cavalry. There's not a lot of incentive to take these land. They're just going to be really, really bad. Public order issue. But we don't need everyone over here. Are we happy with the army here? That's not his armor, is it? It's not. Is he worth keeping? We have so many champions. So this is a looter general that was captured. But he's one of the 4 pillars. So I guess he was just spawned in the looter factions. Champion of Hebei. Boulder-like strike. I have to say it's pretty cool, but do we really want to keep him? That's the other question. White Wave Warlord, he's operating in the right area. Retinue discount, pretty good. Energetic, pretty good. Empire Grudge. Patrol Commander to stay at 37. Another quite unfortunate situation. Self Boost, Unbreakable. White Wave Leader. Passive, but that's only for himself. So he loses melee evasion, stop fatigue gain. I guess it just triggers right away. Doesn't need to be in combat or anything. You can start a battle after like 40 seconds. He's just going to gain a lot of melee attack rate. Arguably, we could fire both of them. I mean, they are cool and all, but like it's hard to keep them happy. He's holding on to a title. As a cavalry-focused faction, we don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 champions. They're just not great cavalry commanders. And then we have a much healthier income. We move this army over here instead. So basically recall them, put them here, or put them here, and then march them down with an actual army with the money that we have. And not keep these two. I think that's probably the solution here. And we wait for a lot of our sons to come of age. Sun He? He's not 18 historically. This is Sun Quan's son. Not even born yet, 191. Anyways. Yeah, I think we fire the two of them. 40 points, 70 points, 43. We can't banish for money. I think we just fire. I don't like Chancellor positions, but I think this is because of this. I guess we're going to keep that. We're no longer fighting over here. Alright, so 3,000 is all we got. Rank 2 town, rank 3 large town, rank 3 large towns. Pretty bad across the board. Do we want a strategist? Cai Yong, master of ceremony. Renowned scholar. I guess with Dong Zhuo dead, he doesn't get to serve and doesn't get to get killed by Wang Yun. Yeah, what are you doing here? Oh, and he's a brilliant officer. And he... Okay. See, this is something that we like to have. I guess we're gonna pay for Sun He $1,000. 18-year-old, rank 3. Is he... I'm trying to see if he's this turn. He's not this turn. I don't see the icon. Alright, we're just gonna grab him. Worried about this. Because he's rank 3. Competitive doesn't help. Yep, he's never gonna be administrator. Flame the Phoenix, pretty good. Roar of the Beast, so pretty standard tree. Inspector, pretty standard background. Just gotta keep him happy. So we're probably gonna give him the patrol commander. Or we can do general of the left on him. General left, general of the right. So first we'll do left. We'll probably pass the items next turn. When we know which items are coming back, including weapons. So he'll be part of the army with Ma Teng, and probably not Peng De. Remove that from him. can keep his coffin for now. That's fine. It's not the best thing for her, but giving her extra authorities help a little bit. Faction-wide bonus. Do we have anything for her? No. She's not going to be heir for long. Once we get another administrator position, we're going to shift her. Alright, we only have 1,000 left. These fervor situation. Gonna need more generals. But I think that's pretty much everything we can do. We can't change tax rates. We can't do much else. We can become someone's vassal if we really wanted to get a way out. Alright, but we are going to be okay. Let's continue. Wants us to be his vassal. Seems like we're also at war with Liu Yan down south. Let's make them go faster. Oh, this campaign is on very hard, very hard. It's not on legendary. I think we can change that. So we haven't done any fightings. No real difference. Okay, so Sun Jian dies to hit the event. The event's destroyed. Let's see. Game settings. I guess we can only go to very hard. Okay. Alright, can't change it to legendary, but that's fine. I think he does have battle realism on, so it's going to be very similar, just with the autosave situation a little bit different. A builder. We could use that. We're building up Basi. Rather build up Sihe, to be honest. Alright, we're going to take a look. Okay, there are more things to be built here. Not sure if we can keep it, but I'm going to use this for now. We're going to summon our army. We're going to pay for these. Bit unfortunate, but I guess Ma Teng needs to be in the army. We're going to pay for his retinue too, but we're going to get rid of them. And we're going to bring a family member. Extra damage, it's great, but not something we need right now. Oh, we could give him the bonus. Yeah, that's not bad. We're gonna have to wait a few turns till we can recruit more units. I would prefer to get town hunters on these guys. It's 300 a pop. Let's say 400 a pop. We can get 5 per turn. Gotta wait 2 turns to pick up a decent sized retinue. Ideally, we don't lose that for a few turns and we can trade it. That's the best situation. We basically can't spend money on anything. Okay, you're gonna just not hold the coffin for a little bit. Actually, we can add 4 points here. Who has a rebellion next turn? No one, but this is soon. Okay, we'll have them go out and take care of that. Assignments? Let's see what we can do food production. That would be very helpful, actually. Let's boost it here, where we have a lot of food. Not happy with Guosi. Where else can we do it? Maybe Hanzhong? Not enough food to be worth it. Alright. Happiness will just have to be secondary here. We could also... we don't need him to be... He just doesn't like anyone, huh? I could just use the base food increase. Given his happiness, I don't want to take him off anymore. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, then we're not going to waste any money on anything else. Ooh, can we peace out? Positive 0.6. Is it trending? It's not going to improve that much. What can we do? What can we do? We can offer some of these items. We have so many good weapons that the bronze weapons are now just like not worth it. Can we get paid? Probably like 175, maybe 6, 80. Yeah, I pushed it. Okay. We're not interested in really fighting them. We want to fight down this way. So Bianzhang's our first target. Liuan wants to peace out, that'd be great. Okay, now we don't have to rush selling it, but we're still gonna trade it away, I think. What we could do is do like a flip-flop trade where we pick up this and they get this, because having the horse pasture benefit our cavalry situation a little bit. Maybe we can trade with them now. Like, getting an animal tamer also sounds pretty good. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But this is pretty much everything we can do right now. Hopefully our food turns positive next turn. Non-aggression, but we have to pay. We're poor. Yeah, the fervor is not going to go down. There's too many neighboring fervor. We have to just wipe out the Mandate War. We're struggling. No, we're not going to change it. Yeah, it's a very slow start. Turn 40 plus and barely have an army, barely have any land. It's definitely not looking good. I have a rebellion here. We're ready for it.
谨遵命令，廉洁奉公，忍受苦难，出征数日，今日始归。
We can give this. So his happiness situation's okay. So instead of that, let's go with this. A little bit extra resolve. Pretty much the same with anything. You can keep it. And they all have really, really good weapons. They can easily beat back the rebel. We're gonna wait one more turn to spend all the money on that. Although, are we friendly? Okay, we are friendly. That's good. If I trade this with you, do a flip-flop trade that's still positive in our favor. It should help us reduce some of the upkeep. We lose 2 food. I think it's better this way. We don't need these. Okay, he's not exactly rich, but every little bit helps.
深思熟虑，总能达成一致。
It's 5% discount for recruitment, 2% upkeep. So I think it's worth. We can increase it a bit, 1,500. Ooh, but it'd be 3 turns. Not going to be done in time for us to pick up this round of recruitment. But now only 350 a pop after that change. That's not bad. So let's see. We want to get everyone Tiang Hunters, but I don't think that's feasible. That's 12 slots, 16 slots, 700 times 8, 5,600. If we wait a turn, it'd be 320 times 8. We're talking about upkeep. Will be a negative income, I'm pretty sure, after picking everything up. I think we do want to upgrade, right? Even for the 4%, it's worth it. And the extra retinue that we can get, 20 upkeep per turn, it's pretty cheap. If we buy this, we also have a horse pasture. We want this one. We don't have a second army to take it, though. We could sell these, actually. These are more expensive, and I don't think they're better. Like, higher charge for sure, but we could do a lot more with Town Hunters. So if I get rid of these two... basically downgrade that. Let's take this. In the long run, I think it's better. We should still have enough money next turn to pack the army. Like, a worst case scenario, wait one more turn. No, we're not building that there. Yeah, that's pretty much everything we can do. Become a vassal of the Han. Make payment. Oh, no. I mean, fortunately, we haven't come under any pressure from any armies. Yeah, it's not super aggressive. And we gotta peace out with the Leon Rebels for now. Li Ru. If we pick him up, he's probably a spy. We can complete his set bonus. But we don't really have the money to think about that right now. He comes back in the future, we might think about it. But definitely not now. I think it might be worth to take the instant construction if we want to recruit this turn. Ideally, we might want to recruit next turn. Then we do a little cheaper rush, right? The 10% discount instead of 5%, it's a huge boost. Yeah, we can't afford anything. Rebels, are they strong? Do they have items? They don't have anything. We're just gonna kill them. Pick up some spare change. We probably want to keep them on the field just to get a plus 20 so we don't have rebels so frequently. So we're going to leave that alone. And just check diplomacy and just end turn. Yeah, not a lot of options for us being so low ranked. But we basically need to build out a decent army first. Oh, he lost it. He's at war with them. We pieced out, but he didn't. So basically he got nothing, and we got ourselves a horse pasture. That's a win for us. Oh. Interesting. That's Sun Tzu coming of age. Oh, can we not get these negative events anymore? The food event is over, thank God. I think what we would want to do is cancel this at this point. We don't want him to gain any more levels. Okay, so we are going down some very interesting branches of the tree. What is going on here? I don't think we can actually go tax heavy with the fervor being a situation right now. I mean, I guess it's already terrible. It's not going to get any worse. Pick up another trade partner would be a huge boon to our income. It seems like they're trying to get the 10% replenishment. I'm personally never really a big fan of that. I mean, it depends on how confident you are with your, battle abilities. If you feel like you can fight without many casualties, then why did we pick this up? Was this the free reform on turn 1? Because if it was, then understandable. If not, then like what happened there? None of these really benefit us right. I think this is probably the best one for us now. I don't know if we can find a trade partner, but like just having that option definitely helps. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Just be desperate here. So it seems like no one's available.
有必要吗?
The problem is I can't reach any of them. That's the problem. Like, we don't border anyone. Zhenjiang we do border, but she has a packed trade.
好的,
Yeah, they all have taken a trade partner most part. That's okay. We'll just keep an eye out. If it becomes available, we'll pick one up. But it's time to pick up our army. So let's instant this. 14 and 6. We'll eventually upgrade all the way up. I mean, just for the retinue as well. Improved garrisons. Now only 300. We're saving a ton of money. This is like across 18 unit, so it's like $50 across 15 unit or 18 unit. 900. Should we? We should buy this, but not rush it. All right, let's see how this works. Okay, we can afford everything, right? Just perfect. Okay, and the upkeep's not too bad either. This will complete and it'll get better. But this is going to be our starting army. Let's improve their speed. Three turns. Okay, we'll probably move them after 2. We're going to go all the way down here and start expanding. And we have the food to really expand. Are these abandoned? Are they all abandoned? Yeah, if the horse pasture wasn't abandoned, I'll go take that. Wait, did we just pick him up through an event? Yep. I mean, he is historically a strategist for Ma Teng's faction. What do we do with him, though? Still no items. Let's just kill them now.
承天所助，国军必胜。
Don't level up. Can't keep you guys happy. Slaughter General, Massive Splash. He is Administrator. He has all the I guess he doesn't have Intuition. We don't really need him to be a good Administrator. Sure, we'll take this. Gonna just recall them for now.
大人，有何吩咐？
We might put him on assignment. If we can get this, just a little satisfaction boost would be awesome.
正气如火。
Yeah, but right now we're just gonna wait until this army gets ready, and then we can march out for war. There's nothing urgent that we need to build. Not even sure if we're gonna keep most of this. So we're gonna leave it alone for now.
我们不会攻击你的，无礼。
We need to pick up a port past the shallows. That's too far away. It's gonna be like Henei before we can trade with the rest of the map. I mean, that horse pasture would be really good to take if we can. Maybe we sent the 3 generals to try to take the garrison. Like, they're pretty decently ranked. If it's like a rank 1, we can't tell the rank. But perhaps we can do it. Rebellion next turn, so perfect time to get them out here.
折而不
On those
摧
at 28.
坚持不懈，心有所欲，因而导之。
We can have him boost income until he ranks up. This is the only place with commerce will boost like 75 additional income here. They'll give it a shot. We'll try to take that.
心有所欲，因而导之。
Yeah, 14% mustering is still quite important. We're going to wait one more turn before we move out. We should get more money next turn, or soon, once that completes, because the upkeep goes down. Alright. Nope.
无礼。
Until we get desperate, we're not going to become anyone's vassal. My question is, should we try to wipe out Zheng Jiang's faction? I feel like she's going to declare war against us. She's a pretty aggressive AI. Wait, Nguyen's here? Pretty much undefended. We can try to take these. Where is her army? It's not a bad place to have. Alright, so they spawned.
力求上进，
Kill.
功名震天。大义将临，莫敢不从。冲啊！
Can't really see. I guess we could take this first.
将士们需要休整，做好准备。
Get out of the forest. Let's see if we can get there next turn. Just pick up some extra income, basically. No need to rush this. We'll let it go naturally. They're all pretty high ranked. That's at least a tier 3. That's at least a tier 3. I think we can fight them. Like, that's Zhang Yan up there. Zhang Yan also has this. Yeah, we'll take them out before they become a problem. You're in the army. Oh, we forgot about this as well. Needs to be that. Alright, alright. We'll throw you this. There's not much we can do. What is this faction development event? Is this based on rank? No, it's not. This. Imperial favor? Oh dear. Okay, that's a totally different problem. That's a problem we can't solve. I mean, if he can rank up pretty fast, get to rank 3, and then we can do that, that would be helpful. Or if we can pick up another general from the recruitment pool and then pick that up, that would also work. Alright, they got another rebellion here. Oh, maybe we can join the war together. Oh, Chenggong, do you have it? He doesn't have it. So, not that interested. Oh, she's rank 8. Rank 4 though. She's not gonna be... Well, she's not a spy. But she's gonna be very, very hard to keep happy. Comes with a bow. We might recruit her next turn. And then throw her in there. Alright, we're gonna declare war too. Some common enemies. Oh, Bianzhang, peace out. We could. We don't need to go down. Like I said, we want to go this way. So we could just go through the bandits, maybe? And then not fighting these quote-unquote Han factions might, you know, save our Imperial favor situation. So poor, really? Could give away this. It's really not much. Maybe we just don't ask for money. Or just ask for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, less problems for us. And these values aren't going anywhere. 2.1. She's really weak, huh? Can we toss you a food? Yeah, we have 20 food now, so it's like food diplomacy is online. He makes 12 a turn. Wow. He has 124. You have Chang'an? What is going on? Why are you making no money? Oh. Ah, this is gonna be hard to buy. Okay, I technically don't need that. Even this is not that great. And then we have plenty of horses. 4.7. He needs food. Okay. That's about it, yeah.
你的提案不错。
Oh, pay us.
但愿你我能开诚布公。
We can throw our food here. I mean, it's more about making him like us, so he doesn't send any of his schemes our way. Alright, might pick her up next turn. Got another spear.
稍事休息，奋力一战。
Freeland.
下之于地，上参于天。
-3 Imperial favor.
必将降临此城。
Alright, picked up some more money. Stop leveling. Wait, so he is related to us, huh? No, he's not. That's just his position. There's no family. There's no retinues, which is why it's free. Alright, they are not very healthy. What we could do is recall him. We can summon Zhang Lu instead. And then back over here. He needs to come back from his assignment next turn. It's a bit awkward, but we really can't do too much about it. Yeah, not really worth fighting. They ranked it up again. It's rank 4 now. Oh, actually, with bandits, it could be rank. It's only rank 3. Yeah. Let's change it. That doesn't do us any good. Han army, huh? I mean, we barely took any damage there. Just a massacre. Rebelling everywhere. That's the problem. The fervor is unstoppable. What do we do with Hanzhong, though?
真是浪费时间。
I feel like we could trade this to him. It's not really worth much to us. 300 pop. I don't want to peace out with the Han yet.
那就快一点吧。
Nor can we. Okay, we'll figure out this solution later. We'll finish them off first. We desperately just want that horse pasture. I mean, the quicker we can get to the yellow turbans.
不想休兵，那就去死。
Wait, he's gonna pay us? This will be lovely. A trade agreement be much better than money. I mean, aside from having rebellions everywhere, it's not looking too bad. I got kicked out, that's why he's willing to peace out, okay. Well, unless I can rank up. Pick her up. We throw her not here. Actually, it doesn't matter. There's no corruption. There's not that much corruption anywhere. Technically, Wudu would be better. Yeah, Wudu would be better. She's at 6 points. It's just impossible to keep them happy when they're this high ranked. Gonna have to give her the orator job just to keep her here. She doesn't need that. We don't have any more happiness item. I'm gonna let him hang out at 20 for now. And then once that kicks in, it'll be at least 30. So it's not too bad. Alright, we need to just take this. Alright, it's only level 1, which is great. It can't get any lower, it's fine. Alright, we do want to spend the money on upgrading that. I'm gonna have to recall them now. You're gonna go back to taking care of all of these issues. This one's growing a little bit too fast.
万物时节，
行事谨慎，可称机
回家的感觉真不错。
And we'll give them a third next turn. Yeah, we can't do too much else.
拿起武器，
We have to siege for a turn here. We don't have a siege weapon. But then we can easily delegate this.
释放怒火，消灭敌军。
And they have, you know, the same problem that we have. Fervor. Fervor is just everywhere. Now, technically, we could try to get some, you know, commanders and have them do assignment to lower the fervor. But with so many Yellow Turban settlements, I don't think it's feasible. He's not terrible. He has a little bit of loyal trait, reduce some of that desire for higher office, and then we can maybe use him as assignment character. But maybe we have some other ways to deal with it, like finishing this war. They're gaining land, 5 and 3 now. We have to hurry it up.
意下如何？胆敢轻视我等！
We'll try to pick up some new generals. I mean, obviously with our sons coming of age, they can, you know, man some armies over here and just take care of the West. Seems like there's very little resistance from the AI, but we can't really manage fervor. That's the thing. And it's just growing wild everywhere. Okay, so Empress He dies. Montreal comes of age. Cao Xiu? I think we take him. He's a decent cavalry commander. Rank 4 though. Once again, satisfaction is going to be a big problem. Oh, Ding Yuan. Ding Yuan's also... He's going to be a faction leader with good items. We just boosted everyone by 10 points. And of course, our son is the one who's unhappy. What do we do with you? Rank 3. I don't have anything here. Only has a Zhuangzi. Okay, oh wow, Cao Xiu has a lot of things. Yeah, but the moment we recruit them, they're going to be very unhappy right away. We got to use the trade, which is good. Character satisfaction might be what we need. Like this. But we need a school. Vanguard satisfaction. Also, tier 4 horse pastures. Okay, we'll go down the red tree. We're gonna be more war focused. I think we beat this.
今日此胜，乃承天之恩泽。
Wait, why are we losing favor fighting Yellow Turbans?
都是为各自信念而战罢了。
Yeah, that does not make any sense.
大人召我，荣幸之至。
Come on out.
根壮而后，枝叶繁茂。
再一次感受到了
We're not
家的
gonna pay
温
for
暖
these right now. In the future we will, but not now.
点燃激情，痛击
So
敌军。
does Zheng Jiang's faction just get wiped here?
全力奋战，则战无不胜。
No. Okay, so she's still somewhere. Where is she?
拿起武器。
That we don't need. This is nice. That we don't need. Alright, finally have a small city. Are we close to hitting Mars? Okay. 15 more points. 15 more points. Where can we get 15 more points? No, it needs to be tier 4 to get 10 points. We can get 4 points each from each of the upgrade if we want to pick them up. It's a little bit expensive. These are technically free land. Pretty sure 3 generals can take it. The question is, can we field 3 generals? Alright, we're gonna be okay right now. We're just gonna keep that where it is. Oh, she has more land here. We could peace out. We peace out and we fight Zhang Ye instead. And then by the time we get to her, we can go back to war with her. She can pay us. Assuming she has money. If she doesn't have money, we might not take this deal. Okay, she can pay. This way she can maybe focus on the yellow turbans a little bit more. Technically, she's busy. Has a lot of wars to fight. Okay, so the Liubian takes over, but Dongzhuo's not here anymore. So does the Liubian just stay on the throne? Is there still Empire dissolve? Like we'll see what happens now. All right, Zhang Jiao is expanding. Good for him. Is that Wen Yang? Oh no. Okay. Randomly generated. No. You fight him. Oh, he's losing against land rebels. You get wiped. Get wiped. That way I don't have to deal with having an ally situation. Technically, we're approaching the point where we can start thinking about a second army. Wu declares war. Okay, that helps. Thank you. Again? Historical. Why do you think there's so many rebellions in the late Han period? Yeah, I don't know why we're losing Imperial favor fighting yellow turbans. That's the worst feeling. I think we take the north. That means every rebel army we put down, we're just tanking our Imperial favor more and more. There'll always be a 10% debuff, there'll always be corruption debuff. Alright, keep them on the field. So at least can't lose here. We'll chase that next turn, and then they can charge up here and grab that for us. Might as well pick up more money. The food situation. I mean, diplomatically we gave a lot of food away. I don't have a great solution for that. Actually, minus his fervor. There's a little bit of food production here. I don't think I want to do that though. We can do a land development. And then maybe do an inn. Like, once we go food shortage here, it's just gonna be a bad cycle.
"我们在听。
16 points.
说话小心点，
吾等耐性有限。
请坐，来谈谈吧。
好的。
Yeah, we kind of gave away food a little bit too freely, thinking that we should... Oh, he has a lot of food. How much for 7? 7.7. Okay, this is much more reasonable. Alright, we'll survive. Although it is questionable, I think the event is faction based. It's not like everyone gets minus 20 food. It's just like we have a bad harvest, which is just very punishing.
意下如何？真是
Sorry.
愚蠢的抉择。
You don't know what's about to happen to you. One problem though is that that's a rank 5 settlement. So unless that... Ooh, they're farming. Okay, so... Should be okay.
待时而发。
Wow, that's a lot of people. Alright, we'll take a look. Yuan Tan's even there.
燃遍天下。养兵千日，用兵一时。 见识一下我们的激情。我军如有天助，气焰大盛。
Pretty injured. We might need to replenish a bit before
真
going.
是不可理喻。
Like, I can fight that manually, even if we can't delegate that. Three generals now, huh?
你叫我
Alright, we're gonna play it safe.
参见大人。
No rush to grabbing that
节
yet.
奉公，
Gonna give them a better general. I know we have 10k, but we need to wait for the income to pick up. Alright, we're gonna develop this, I guess. Small city it is. It's gonna cost food. That's the problem. Alright, we're just gonna upgrade these then. Alright, we spend all our savings. Good news is, so far we're not seeing much enemy army resistance, especially with this stack. Once we clear out some of the rebels, we can form a second stack. We need to have about 3,000 income per turn to pick up a second stack, so upgrading some buildings, picking up some new commanderies should get us there. feel like just everyone's so poor in this start date. Yeah, them coming to us also solves the problem. That no one can field large armies.
都放了吧。
Okay, rather get some satisfaction one, but that's fine as well.
养兵千日，用兵一时。
Yeah, our army's not great for settlement battles, so we'll happily take the delegate value.
乱军终于得以
And then we can rest here for a little bit. The generals also need some rest.
还是有些用处的。
Happily at 0 food because of this. Okay, this will repair. This I don't want. We'll do a... Okay, we'll do a state workshop, and this will be perfect. 3-4 turns, not a big deal. Can't do anything about him. We are very close. 9 points. I'm trying to grab that.
威加海内，乱世随定，以柔克刚。众将且于堂前谈笑欢饮。谁在叫我？
Alright, the next rebellion will be in Taiyuan. Guess in building? Oh, we could rank this up, pick up 5 points of prestige here. Quite expensive, and not really the version we want. Yep, let's not do that then. Alright, things look better, minus the food, but that will come back to us. It's a timed event, just gotta survive it. 2 more turns. One thing we could do is, after we take the silk, we put an army here, give them a full retinue, and start tearing up Gongdu's territory. We get a lot of food here, and we also would solve the fervor. We can actually solve the fervor. Oh, come on, we're fine. We ranked up. We're more than fine. This helps tremendously. Okay, so extra assignment slot would actually help. What do we want? We're probably not playing the spying game for this one. Eventually, we do want administrator. Having the lead take 5 points of satisfaction is good. And 2 more points. I think we pick up 2 more administrators. At least we can solve some of the unhappiness with this. Alright, so that helps. Finding another... Alright, we're gonna recruit her. Oh, there were so many characters last time that we didn't take a look. Zhang Xiu. Guess this is Liu Bu's wife. We're gonna grab Cao Xiu now. Also gonna grab her. Doesn't like working here. Okay. Well, hold on. Who is Sun He is very unhappy. Anyone else? Cao Xiu. And then I think Machol becomes heir. She comes down again. Machol has better bonuses for us. The upkeep discount, all the cavalry bonus. So she is going to come back down to here and take over at Taiyuan. And then we make Machol heir. That way he's happy too, and we get some faction bonus there. It's okay because the other character will boost plus 10 next turn, and that should cancel this out. Once her assignment becomes active. Who else should be administrator? I guess Peng De could go back. He's rank 5. Everyone else has a position, plus 18 for him. Take over Wudu for now. Alright, we're paying a lot on salaries, but I think we need this to at least stabilize the court. He's happy enough to not use this, right? Borrow it. Okay, I think it's gonna be okay. We could push. We could also rest for a few turns. Yeah, nobody's home. They should be able to force that. Alright, I think we're good. Once we clear the 2 bandits, we should come in contact with the yellow turbans, and we can start wiping them out. Not sure if we want to lose the other 2 income. This is so good. We could just get an item. We do have a lot of peasantry, it's not... But there's also quite a few counties who are not peasantry. Just gonna get this. Oh, perfect! We get our set bonus. Do we want to use the set bonus? Right, we can get minus 10% corruption reduction, but I don't think we want to do that right now. I think we'd rather get the 10% income and use them separately. Get 5%. Actually debatable. I don't think I ever completed this set. Yeah, Hand of the King. Alright, that's lovely. We get 8 points of satisfaction for the vanguards, and we're obviously gunning for this. The minus 8. I mean, at least this is taking a Han territory, so it makes sense. Potential trade partner in the future, maybe? But anyhow, I think with that conquest, we are going to end our first episode here. we'll come back and we'll give a proper army over here. I think the plan is to go down south and then take control of Gongdu's territories. Once we do that, we can fix fervor, at least in the west, because there wouldn't be a source of fervor. And then this main army will probably move next turn. Yeah, so we'll give them 1 turn mustering here, but then we'll move to the edge, and then we have a 2nd turn replenishment, and then we go attack out. Shouldn't be any difficult target over here, but essentially we're going to set up a southern front and a northern front, and then go from there. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you all next time. Bye!